Good evening. And once again, we have Uncle Chuckie, great king of terror, wrathful and victorious teacher of evil. And on the other end, we have Doc Mulder, otherwise known affectionately as Brad. Uh,
Yeah.
figured out what to call him yet, so we'll work on that.
Oh yeah.
And let's see, we're sitting here inside our white van, wondering who we can harass.
Oh, I see Josh right outside the window. Uh,
I am not going to let him live that down. I am not.
oh well.
But anyway,
Yeah, I'm supposed to be seeing Josh here about another week or two or something like that after he gets done with this stuff he's shooting for. I think it's the Travel Channel.
Travel Channel, yeah.
Yeah, or something. I don't know about the Brown Mountain Lights. Apparently, they went up there and it was all vandalized or whatever. Somebody.
Yeah, I saw the post on Facebook. Yeah,
Oh man.
some
Oh,
loon with a dump truck apparently.
oh
Uh,
well. Maybe they knew Josh was coming. I,
maybe
gosh.
maybe they needed just a bigger white van.
Oh, jeez. Who knows? And, you know, apparently,
But still, I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
why would you go around vandalizing a ghost light site? I mean, or whatever.
Uh, and, so why do you have Antifa? It's the same thing. Yeah, I mean, apparently there's a lot of people up there that have plenty of time on their hands. And,
Yeah, and too much
they,
and too much moonshine. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I've been up in that area, and that is, you really have to want to go there in order to get there.
Hmm.
I mean, it's, got mountain roads and that kind of a thing. And somebody, they're going to bring that big of a piece of equipment up there to, do that kind of a damage. I mean, this took a little bit of planning.
That took work.
Yeah, it took work. I mean, it's just not something like, a couple of guys have a six pack and say, hey, watch me do this. It was something a little bit
Yeah.
more deep, it was something deeper than that.
Somebody was really being strange.
Mm. Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
this isn't like many years ago. Girlfriend acquired a backhoe, and we were going around her neighbors across the road digging holes in their front yards.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
and so they thought people who lived there they thought the town was doing it,
Oh, man.
and
Yeah,
so they called the town. And no, we're not doing it. Maybe it was the gas company. No, we're not doing it.
oh, jeez.
Oh, it was
Oh,
hilarious. Of course, they never did figure it out. Thank God. But
Oh yeah, I tell you that reminds me of one of my buddies back during I think it was Ron Paul was running for president, or campaigning to at least get nominated. And anyway, my buddy had Ron Paul for president signs in his front yard, and there was some asshole down the road that was kept on stealing them at night. So he decided, well, let's see what happens this time. He took a bunch of sewing needles and pushed them through
mhm.
the campaign sign right in strategic places where these people are going to grab a hold of it to pick it up out of the ground. And he had a camera on there. And damn, not only did he find out who was doing it, they really got a surprise at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Razor blades work good too.
Oh yeah. Well, needles are a little bit, they're more invisible.
Yeah, but if they're doing it at 3 o'clock in the morning, the razor blades are pretty hard to see too.
Mhm. Oh
But
yeah.
I mean, oh heavens, political pranks. I remember back when Bush the Younger was running for president,
Hmm.
and all the religious nuts were campaigning for him. This was his second term, and
Right. Right.
so we printed up a bunch of bumper stickers that said "Satanists for Bush."
Oh God.
And we just stuck around, one of these large churches while everybody's inside, just slapped them on some bumper stickers.
Oh man.
And
Well,
so we got bumpers. And then, people, they didn't bother to look at their rear ends. They got in the car, they're going off to McDonald's, and they're wondering why everybody's staring at them.
yes.
Well, then they decide to do a little grocery shopping. That's when they open the trunk and they see it.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That is
That
hilarious.
is
Oh God. Yeah, my
that is
bro.
fun.
Oh yeah, back about 15 years ago, my brother and I were working with a particular company, and they always had the company representative come by there about every month and a half or 2 months, buy us dinner and just kind of, make the rounds, trying to keep everybody happy. We were agents for his company, and every time he would come there, my brother would get like a rainbow sticker or something along that line, or unicorn or whatever, put on his
Oh,
closet.
oh,
Oh, I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, it's just that was one of those things where I don't know if you ever really caught on as to who actually was doing that, but yeah, either my brother or myself, we would go out there and just give him that little special gift. So what can I say? Oh man. But other than that, nothing particular is going on here. I remember we were talking the other day, and you mentioned something about you want to discuss
yeah, something
censorship.
that is near and dear to my heart and has been for, oh God, 30 years now. The
Okay.
Psionics Against Censorship Project.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step back here, let you go on your
And let
quote
me
unquote
talk about this,
soapbox.
'cause
Yeah.
this is fun.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay, well, we have to go back in time about, to, I think, the summer of 1988.
Hmm.
And a student at the Art Institute of Chicago did a marvelous portrait of the dead mayor, Harold Washington, in women's underwear. Now, it turned out, I found out years later that it was supposed to be a parody, but it would turn out it was true. The man was a drag queen and notorious in the Chicago gay community.
Okay.
But nobody knew that at the time. Anyway, some of the dead mayor's constituents particularly its political supporters, became very annoyed, and they actually stole the painting.
Okay.
Oh, much upsetness about this. Well, and the young artist, he sued the city, and he got a sizable judgment over it. But he didn't, follow through the way he should have. He should have issued this thing as a poster
Hmm.
and sold it in record stores all over the place.
Right. Right.
But anyway, be that as it may, I got really annoyed. And I'm not one of these people who, when he gets annoyed, just says, "Oh, well, what are you going to do?" Well, I know what I'm going to do. In fact, I'll digress for a moment. One of my favorite lines from Richard Nixon. He introduced wage and price wage and price freeze in 1971
Hmm.
to sort of stop inflation, which was starting up then.
Right.
Well, the unions were very annoyed with him, and George Meany made the mistake at their AFL-CIO convention saying Richard Nixon could do, with his wage and price freeze, what he could do with it. And Nixon appeared the next day, and he got up on that podium and he said, "Yes, Mr. Meany, I know exactly what I can do." Oh, were those people frightened? But in
Okay.
any event, so okay, I've got this equipment. What can I do to really stick it
Hmm.
to the criminal underclass,
Right.
which are these people and their constituents? So what I did is I basically, well, this picture of the photograph was all over the newspapers naturally, and so I set up my teleflasher because that's what we used back then. No computer screens, and it would work. We didn't have scanners then. Uh, and I basically set that up and took an aerial photograph of the Chicago area. And every night, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I sent that out into the sleeping minds of everybody.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes. And I did that for about a month. And at the same time, because I do not take kindly to such behavior, I took another aerial photograph of the specific areas that these alders scum were representing. And I launched the most nasty disruption patterns like I would fire at the Soviet Union at them.
Okay.
I mean, it isn't just the politicians, it's the scum who vote for them. So they got it. They got it too. Oh, did they get it? They got it good. In any event, but then that was fun. But then everything kind of died down after that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody made that mistake again for a while.
Right.
So, I kind of forgot about all this. And then in the spring, what was it, 1999? There was that school shooting somewhere, Columbine.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was around
Yeah, another big brouhaha.
Right.
The kids are all right, but they needed to work on their detonators. In any event, there was again this, we must censor video games. So I said, oh no, you're not. So I came up with what I called the Watchtower Project.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain the name. It seems that the Yazidis, this cult now it's in Iran, that the Iranians don't particularly like because they're not Muslim, ancient, and they would build these like conical towers, and they would actually have like periscopes in them.
Okay.
And they would do their rituals in them, and whatever they were doing would go out the periscope and out. I mean, ancient psionics.
Okay.
So well, that sounds good. And then there was an author named Rollo Ahmed, who wrote a book called The Black Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about along African coast or something, there were watchtowers of evil where people would gather and send evil into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so this has nothing to do with the Jehovah's Witnesses, okay?
Yeah.
And I liked the name, and so basically it consisted of setting up. You took a satellite picture of the country, because we had those things by then.
Uh-huh.
And set up the machine to just brought contact right to that, put on the helmet, and then played first-person shooters.
Okay.
Broadcasting the energy of doing the shooting up video game to the whole country. Censor this, you assholes. And so basically, over the years, I've sort of got this policy where, like, say, the UK now, they've got laws against pornography.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, 3 o'clock in the UK is, let's see, that's 6 hour DAM. That's a 6 hour difference. I believe that's, 9 p.m. our time.
Well, right.
So at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 hours, they're 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for them, 3 o'clock in the morning is 9 p.m. our time. So I basically set up the machinery, broadcast to the UK, and I've got some really nasty, heavy-duty porn in my collection.
Oh, I'm shocked. I really am.
And you can guess more. And so here's the thing: there's all these kids in the UK that they're trying to protect from porn. Well, guess what? Your kids are dreaming it.
Did it involve leather, ropes, whips?
It involves all kinds of things. Not a lot of leather. Remember, into leather. Leather is that these idiots that put they spend all their money on their backs and they don't actually know how to do anything.
Okay, was there like any kind of
oh yeah, well, you can guess. We don't have to go into too much detail. I know it scandalizes you to the point that you can never stop talking about it.
I think it's hilarious. But anyway, go ahead.
So guess what? This is what your kids are dreaming of.
Oh, man.
You're trying to protect them. Good luck.
Oh, God.
I've done the same to Saudi Arabia too. And you try to control. Basically, the principle is, if you're trying to control speech, I'm going to broadcast that speech into your heads.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's the project. That's how we do it. And now with this damn political correctness and these services that, insist on censoring people's ideas, well, guess what?
Aw.
Yeah. A Twitter, if it really gets going, can maybe hit a couple million. I can hit 100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that very same discussion with a good friend of mine concerning YouTube, and plus you hear like from a lot of these
Oh yeah, I've been
research
busy
shows
watching. Yeah,
too, since
I think I've watched Triumph of Will about 5 times in the last 2 weeks.
Triumph.
Yeah.
Oh, which one was
I mean,
that?
it's a great movie. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a movie. It's
What was it about?
basically it was a Nazi. It was the ultimate
Oh,
propaganda film. It
oh,
really is. Leni
okay.
Riefenstahl made this thing in 1934. It's basically a record of Nazi Party Congress in Nuremberg that year.
Oh, okay.
And it really is. As a film, it is a work of genius. And it will
Oh,
give you if you see it, it will give you the willies. It really will.
oh,
Oh yeah, I mean it's a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece. And I first saw it actually when I was in grad school, and it was being shown by the Jewish student group.
oh, okay.
And I remember saying to my professor, Dr. Detweiler, the Jewish student group is showing this. Yeah, they want people to see what they were like. Okay, fine. So I went to see it, of course. And it's oh yeah, I could see where this would get converts. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah. And so basically, okay, you want to stop propaganda or something? I'm not going to let you.
jeez.
I have no problem with sending a good Pentecostal preacher ranting against them gay people to San Francisco.
Oh, or
Yeah.
the Florida
I
Keys.
mean, you're against it. I'm saying it. Yeah.
Really,
Uh,
you know what? All gay people need to do to fit in with society and overcome whatever it is they think they have people out to get them, because really people are not out to get them, is just be normal, be like everybody
be
else,
normal.
just be like
Be
everybody
normal.
else.
Drive. Hey, get a white utility van. Be normal.
Yeah, go out, chase after Josh, be a stalker. Yeah, no.
Like I say, he's never living that down.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he used to have a running joke with Shelley Wright. She was on the show with him. He did a local radio show over in Asheville, and they were always talking about how there'd be some creepy guy in this creepy little white van with a box of puppies, trying to lure Shelley into the van, and so yeah, that's exactly right. And they've always had a jokes about that. And now he's actually getting somebody chasing around. Really, Chuck.
Chasing around with a van.
Yeah, really,
But
Chuck. If somebody was trying to, surveil him, he wouldn't know it. He wouldn't know it. He would
yeah,
be. He would.
absolutely. Look, if it were a real nasty person, he would be, he wouldn't be driving a utility van
Hell no. They'd be driving like a Nissan Juke or
or
one of
something.
these
Yeah, it would be
yeah,
something
just a,
totally,
yeah.
and even fact of the matter is, even a white van. I mean, you just go out driving somewhere. How many white vans are you going to see?
Yeah, all you got to do is put a sign on it.
It's silliness.
Says
People, he knows better. He knows better. And,
Oh,
it's like, my God, it's not like when my first book was coming out and there was this little white limo parked in front of the house with blacked out windows and a TV antenna. And this was a neighborhood that did not have little white limos with blacked out windows. This was a neighborhood where you're more likely to have used Chevys.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh, well, of course, if they were trying to intimidate me, they failed miserably. And all the neighbors are looking, and it was hilarious. They sat there for 2 hours, and probably trying to realize they had made a mistake and they didn't quite know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was priceless. I just, what are they doing? Anyway, they disappeared and never returned.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
I think they realized, this was the physical nature of the neighborhood was such that you couldn't do anything like that and get away with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. And it was funny, but it was actually genuinely funny, and it didn't bother me a bit. I was just laughing at it. And I
Right.
never, I don't worry about things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, you can't stop us by killing us.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Ah.
pull my mother on them and come back from the dead and leave a trail of bodies.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was invited to go to a major military base for the 4th of July and hobnob
Okay.
with some of the nation's finest warriors.
Hobnob with the generals and watch them blow up big things.
I know we have a small fan base over there at that particular location, but I'm not sure how. I'd like to see if we can make it bigger.
Well, we want to make
So,
every fan base bigger. I mean, I did a blog post the other day, and all of the views were from Russia.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
we
yeah.
are all our tentacles go all over the world. You know.
Oh, oh yeah. I mean, Josh. There was one time we had a bunch of heavy activity, and apparently somebody out of Moscow, or several people out of Moscow, basically around the same time period, were were uh,
Mhm.
were downloading everything they could off of the site, everything they could
Oh
about
yeah,
radionics,
they did
everything.
with me. Oh yeah,
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 yeah, and that was about the time I was selling like a
sure.
bunch of machines going to Finland, of all places. And I'm looking on the
Mhm.
map and said,
Yeah,
"What the hell's in Finland?" And I realized, "Oh shit, it's right next to
it's next door to
Russia."
Russia. So you've been supplying the Russian army. Well,
I don't know if it was an
thank you,
army.
Brad. Thank you for your
Yeah.
patriotism. Uh, whose side are you on?
Oh well. Like I said,
Yeah.
I gotta, again, I realize you can't, it's like any other Russia, you can't really trust him 100%. But frankly, Putin, I don't know. I just like the guy. I just like him. I mean, hey,
It
I know
is
he's got,
actually that's the problem. That's the problem. It's hard to dislike Putin. It really is.
yeah.
Uh, he
I
is
mean,
very likable. I think it's because he tends to stomp on the type of people we don't like.
like exactly. I mean, hey, do I think he has the United States' best interest at hand?
No,
Or hell no. He
can't we just sell him the Ukraine for $25? It's a
oh
good deal.
yeah,
We'll throw in the Easter eggs.
a bag of beads. Yeah, exactly. Like like
Why
Manhattan
would we care?
Island.
I mean, historically, it was part of Russia forever. Why would we care if he wants it back? Give it to him.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh jeez, that's hilarious.
our business is with China.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I have to say, I got a feeling that the dynamics going to change because really, Chuck, I think the Chinese need us more than
Now,
we
that
need
was a
them.
case of the Science Against Censorship project working.
Oh, would you like to go into some detail for the ladies and
I
gentlemen?
basically said, my friend from Taiwan put
Uh-huh.
out this video of for basically, and this is going to sound really strange, me being on the same side as these people, done by the a bishop in the Catholic Church on Taiwan, and basically for Hong Kong, and basically it was, we're going to stand up to China.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I figured it'd be let's have some fun. We'll drive the Chinese nuts. So I put, let's broadcast this thing to, Hong Kong and watch the Chinese go crazy.
Uh-huh.
Well, wouldn't you
Uh-huh.
know, the next day, the riots start.
Oh man.
Could be a coincidence, who knows? But it's kind of fun.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to say one thing about the Asian listeners of our show and the people that follow your work. These people don't take any shit. I like their attitude. They
Oh,
do
yeah,
not
yeah.
take.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're business. They're all business. Hey, do not get on an Asian guy's shit list, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say. They. That's all I got to say. All right, but
they, they, they have fun with what they do. They enjoy
yes,
it.
they
Yes.
do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I mean, we got plenty of people over in Hong Kong that follow what we do. And hey, I think you
I got a
guys
whole
got.
parcel of I got a whole parcel in South Korea.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. And
Yeah.
like I said, these people are showing some guts here. I mean, they're basically doing the Gandhi thing. You know, you got the Million Man March. Literally, you got a million people out there in the street. And I mean, what the hell? If you're the police, what are you going to do?
Yeah, the thing is, of course, it's, you kind of wonder what's going to happen with this because the Chinese were not the kind of people who would be impressed by Gandhi.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember what they did with Tiananmen Square. Yeah, they handled it. They just went in shooting.
Uh huh. Yeah. Well, I don't know. The thing
Uh,
about it is, Hong Kong is really a deep.
Hong Kong it's a weird. The politics is weird because it's semi-autonomous.
Yeah, yeah, and
It's
it's a
part of
major.
China, but they made it semi-autonomous for basically business reasons.
Oh yeah, I mean, financial center of China. Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's make export and import easier, so they left it sort of semi-autonomous. But the Chinese are not really patient with this sort of thing.
Right. Oh, I'm
And
interested. Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're going to say to hell with it and just come crashing in and say, okay, the semi-autonomy is over.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the thing. China is not. They're not the kind of people who are impressed by that. Well,
Oh,
no, they're impressed, but they're impressed in the opposite direction.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
they would have handled, they would have handled Gandhi's salt march by having it end with a Gandhi and company walking into a big yellow choking cloud of mustard gas,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
which I think would have been the way the British should have handled it, but that's beside the point.
mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah,
Oh yeah. I mean, I've shipped stuff to Hong Kong, and I've
yeah, we should
corresponded with
stuff to
some of
Hong
the people
Kong.
over there, and I got to say, I mean, these guys are serious. I mean, they don't mess around, and I mean, they ask the right questions, and hey, I'm glad to help. Plus,
Yeah,
I'm helping to balance out the trade imbalance that we have with China. Just by sending, but no, it's actually taking. It's a good feeling to kind of spread the joy of radionics around the world.
it's a good feeling to spread ideas that people don't want spread.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I really enjoy. Like I say, you think you can stop something?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember you were telling about your buddy over in South Korea. That guy, my hat's
Yeah,
off. He's that. Apparently, he's been
he does
very
good.
effective.
He
He
does.
does good work. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. I'm really impressed with that guy. Oh man. But oh yeah. What you think of that little thing from April? Out there in the sandbox. What do you think of that little deal? I know it didn't meet your death quota, but other than that, what do you think? Just something.
Well, it was entertaining. I mean, it's always fun to see things like that.
Oh yeah.
Just from the sheer entertainment standpoint.
Oh yeah. And
But
I
what's
like.
really good is when they have their earthquakes, and then they do get 100,000 people killed.
Yeah. Well, what I find interesting is that weather anomaly was confined within the
Yeah.
borders of this particular country. It didn't spread. I mean, and it's bordering a couple of countries that
Well,
I.
that's not that strange. That is not that strange. I'll tell you something. Donna and I, back when we were young and younger, and we would go down to Chicago to party and then come back home,
Hmm.
and we would be driving, and you would we'd be driving north. The weather would be nice, like it's winter, okay,
Right.
nice weather. Cross the border, and we're in a snowstorm,
Right. Right.
and we go from 70 miles an hour to 20 if we're
Right.
lucky.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I mean, but the line was the border.
Uh huh. Jeez.
Yes.
So Mother Nature works on the meets and bounds system.
Yeah,
So,
Mother
or the
Nature
price.
uses maps. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
craziest thing. It's like we have up here when we get a big rainstorm or something. It will follow it will follow Route 94
Uh huh. Uh
west east. Yeah,
huh.
I, it's just So it's not surprising that it would stay confined to one country.
Oh, geez, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah. And I can't tell you how many times that happened, or a big rainstorm or something. You cross the border and you'd be in the rainstorm or you'd be out of the rainstorm.
Right, right.
The line would be literally the border.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh man, that is just incredible. Yeah, but that kind of fascinated me. I enjoy seeing this kind of thing. I mean, this has been an ongoing project for me, Chuck, for I guess 3 or 4 years now. I just I said, screw it, I'm going to do this, and I set up the equipment to do it. And I mean, it's just been one little. And I always like to hear this word biblical, biblical proportions. And I see a lot of this.
Biblical, yes.
Yeah, they're all praying to their particular whatever. And
Well, I'll tell you, they get the death of the firstborn, then
oh yeah, yeah. I
let's
get
do this right. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Or got the hailstone thing going. That happened. They had the
Hailstone, yeah, but
but they weren't fiery.
frogs drop from the sky. That might be kind of fun. What are they going to all those Frenchmen?
Oh, gee.
I can't. That's one line I can.
I know
that.
That's one of your things. It's like the weather.
Of course, your plague of locusts in Mecca. That was cool.
Oh, geez, I still get a chuckle every time I see that. And again, that was the side effect of all the rain in the surrounding area that built up, this particular thing. I mean, it's just the law of unintended consequences. But again,
or intended consequences.
Or intended consequences, maybe. I've just noticed things. It just gives me a sense of pride. That's all I gotta say.
I know. It makes you feel. Look, when something big blows up, it makes you feel all warm and glowing.
Oh man, I won't go into that one. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's interesting how just using a little bit of willpower, a little bit of focus.
Yeah, it's amazing what a little bit of willpower could do. Combined with the right equipment.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody thinks, oh, this is all. Please carry on. Think that way. Enjoy. Have a great life. But I have to say, more times than not, Chuck, more times than not, and this is way beyond chance, the things that I've worked on.
Yeah, that's the point. It gets to the point where, the first 50 times is coincidence.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
the 51st time, okay, we're looking at something different here.
Yeah, we're seeing a pattern, ladies and gentlemen. There's something going on here. And yeah, I have to admit, it does have certain limitations, but for the most part, depending on the project, I mean, you really will get some dramatic results. And the beautiful thing about it is, distance has no meaning. I mean,
distance means
nothing.
Mm-mm.
Anywhere in the world. And I'm convinced that you could find anybody, anywhere, and you can either help or hurt them by using these machines. You do not have to know where they're at. You don't have to know where they're at.
You don't even have to know who they are.
No. Exactly.
You don't even have to know who the target is.
Oh, geez. Yeah. I tell you. Oh, something else too. I wanted to tell you this. I really won't go into detail about why it kind of fits into what you just got finished saying. But, I had the card reader do this thing again the other day. She pulled the world card 3 times in a row. Mm-hmm. She did 3 different shuffles. I watched her do it, Chuck. That's the damnest thing. I watched her do this. I mean, there was no card, she wasn't trying to, stack
I think perhaps it would be a good idea to watch out for unexpected weight gain.
Oh, geez, man. Oh, yeah. Keep me away from double stuffed Oreos. Man, I'm a
failings.
Yeah, oh yes, I have to. I
Uh,
can't look at them. I can't look at them. I go to the grocery store. I can't even go down that aisle. I know what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's really amazing. And always another thing too, the magician card or the sorcerer card. That's another one. They're constantly pulled. And I asked her, I said, "Is this normal for you? Do you have like other people that you've done this for that consistently you're getting this kind of thing?" He said, "No." He said, "There's only one other person like you and some a shaman out of Hawaii." Says only you're the only two people that constantly get the same cards over and over and over again. And I'm gonna tell you, Chuck, she's not a hack either. I mean, this woman's pretty famous at what she does. She's supposed to be among the best in the country at what she
well,
does.
I have a really interesting and rather funny card reader story.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have a very good friend, and I think she still does it, but this is like in the late '90s, mid '90s actually, 1995, and she was card reading cards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so she was pretty accurate. Well, one day I had some strange, somewhere in 1995, I had some rather strange things happening. And so I was starting to get a little concerned. And so I said to her, will you do a reading for me? This is going to sound crazy, but I'm wondering if, because I'm kind of controversial, maybe somebody is deciding to use me for target practice.
Right, right, right.
Well, she said yes. And then she described the woman and described where she was.
Mm-hmm.
And so she, using her as a remote viewer to guide me, and I counterattacked. Let her have it.
Right.
I mean, I really let her have it.
Right.
It was a deranged ex-girlfriend. And literally deranged.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so then the next night I set up my machinery and I pounded the crap out of her.
Right, right, right.
Well, a couple days later, by express mail came this long, handwritten, disjointed letter accusing me of psionically stalking her for 18 years, like I'd had nothing better to do in those 18 years, right? I mean, okay, yeah, dumb bitch.
18
I
years.
mean, let her have it.
18 years.
Anyway, so I showed this letter to all my friends so they could have a good laugh, and
Right, right, right.
But no, it gets better. We were organizing a picnic, and so she and another person were coming over to put stuff in the basement for the picnic because we'd store it there. So they come in. I took a photograph of this deranged ex-girlfriend, put it on the desk. Didn't say anything about it, just laid it on the desk.
Right, right.
They're bringing the stuff down. She took one look at that photograph and shouted, "That's her!"
Oh, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've seen similar things happen like that before myself. Oh, jeez.
But this was genuinely funny. I mean,
oh, that's her. That's the whack job.
It's a whack job. Yes. Oh God, what a whack job too.
Oh man, what is it? What is it? I do not understand. I mean, some of them are very persistent. I mean, you have to give them credit.
Oh, yeah.
They're persistent. They don't give up easily. Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to blast them until they disappear. Yeah.
I mean, I had a running joke with Josh. I told Josh that the best thing about a stalker is that there's somebody out there that really loves you a lot. So
yeah, right. We'll talk about being obsessed. I mean, really. So I 18 years I am psionically, like I really, sure.
I
had nothing better to do with my life.
Oh, jeez. And can you still say that? Okay.
She disappeared. She disappeared even years ago.
Right.
She disappeared from online completely. I mean,
Right.
she disappeared. I haven't found a death notice for her.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming she's alive somewhere, probably locked in a mental hospital or, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Man, I
a
tell you,
nut.
that is incredible. That is so
But
funny.
hey, you know, it's a woman. You don't believe her.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We crazy people's in our lives.
yes, I would say that is a true statement. That is a true statement, Chuck. And I've seen quite a few from all different
Mhm.
walks of life, all different income levels. Crazy is crazy.
Crazy is crazy.
Yeah. You know, like Forrest Gump was, crazy as crazy does.
You know, the thing
Uh,
is with Forrest Gump, I wish somebody had given him X-Lax chocolates and watched him really roll.
oh, God. Oh, man. I tell
We'll
you,
really speed them up.
you know, really, the people from the South love that movie. I kid
And
you
people
not.
love
I have to say, Tom Hanks was probably a little bit too old for that role at the time, and he pulled it off. Obviously, he pulled it off.
Yeah, he
But
pulled it off. Yeah,
yeah,
but it
but
was I know. I mean, like us northern folk, we'd see this movie and
I think,
oh my God,
yeah, yeah,
result of second. This is the result of siblings breeding.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the banjos to play. Yeah, yes. Oh God, yeah, Deliverance. You got that inbred kid. Playing the banjo. Oh man. And Chuck, there really are people like that. I mean, and there's like little clusters in the mountains. They're just out by themselves. They don't intermingle with the outside world. They're kind of like the Amish, but not intentionally. And they
Yeah, they
just,
just are like that. They're inbred, and
yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, you see it all through. It's just the way it is. It's not something to be proud of, but it is
mhm.
what it is. So, but yeah, you see that from time to time. It's kind of like English royalty. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, oh, speaking of, how many? I have heard that basically there's how far that almost everybody that's married in Britain, I mean in the British royalty, are related in some way, shape, or form. Is that correct? Is that a true statement?
Probably, yeah, yeah.
Because I remember like they had like a couple of the
But
kings
you got to
back.
remember, bloodlines spread.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I think like
bloodlines spread.
well,
So you have people who were related to people you never dreamed they were related to.
oh yeah, oh it's like Karl Marx.
It's
Karl
like me
Marx.
being related to Teddy Roosevelt. It's like, huh?
Yeah. Well, I see the
But
family
I can take the genealogy and trace right back. I know exactly where I related to him from.
Well, I'm going to tell you something interesting there. Karl Marx, of all people, the guy that wrote, got this communist thing going on.
Yeah.
He was married to a woman by the name of Lady Argyle, if memory serves me,
Yes.
and he is buried in a royal
Okay, you're breaking up a
cemetery.
little here. Brad, you're breaking
Hello.
up.
Testing. One, two,
Okay, now
three.
okay, we're fine now. Okay,
Okay.
you were saying?
All right. Okay. All right. Karl Marx is buried in a cemetery, in a royal
Yeah, he's
cemetery.
buried in Highgate Cemetery. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Outside of London. And he was married into British royalty.
Well, that's like I said, that's not surprising.
What was the reason that this guy was, because somebody had to support him, and it was the crown. I mean, it was the king or
Yeah, he
queen.
wasn't that well supported. He had a kid starved to death, I think.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
okay.
he was not rich by any stretch of the imagination.
So how comes he wind up in a royal cemetery outside of London?
Because he was a famous person and they buried famous people there.
Of all
It's kind of
people,
like Forest Lawn in California.
really?
It doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. There are a lot of very unfamous people buried there too. It's just that's where they buried people at that time. They had to put them somewhere.
Okay, I just
It's
wondered.
not like they could shellac them and stand them in the corner.
Well, maybe it's maybe it's my conspiracy monkey brain
Yeah, it
going
is.
on here.
You've been running around in that white van too much. It's
You know, I'm going to tell you, Chuck. I honestly believe that there is a conspiracy going on. I do not think that things are the way they appear to be. You know.
never look for a conspiracy when simple, sheer human stupidity will suffice.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I have seen things that I think are, they're supposedly impossible, and
Well, if it's impossible, it's a conspiracy that I'm running. It's as simple
shit.
as that. Okay. I mean,
Oh yeah. You're the guy running the 300-foot anti-gravity.
remember, I'm
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Paint it in of all colors.
I mean, we're running. Hey, we're running the whole damn world. Why are we worrying about this piddle crap?
It's just that, and another thing that always gets me is everybody thinks oil is a fossil fuel. That is the biggest lie in the world. Oil is produced by the Earth's crust. It is a natural product.
Oil was trees at one time that got squished and became oil. We all know.
Oh yeah. That's the reason why when you have an oil field, it dries up, and you come back a couple of years later, it's full again. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that works. It happens all the time.
Of course. Well, what happens is you have different layers. It's as simple as that. This is no mystery. These things are no mystery. The fact nobody's going to be pumping oil from one field to another. That's silliness.
No, it replenishes itself. So I mean, it's not, it's not like we have like a endless supply of dinosaurs.
That's all it is. How far did you drill?
Okay. All right.
There isn't any, I mean, let's not get ridiculous about this.
Like I said, it's just some little things like that. Because the only reason why I find that important is oil.
If that were the case, there would be more oil in southern Illinois than there would be in the entire planet.
Oh, we have like about a 400-year supply of it up in now.
We've got so much oil in this country that
we'll never run out.
I mean, just because we had a lunatic named Jimmy Carter running loose.
Oh God.
With southern Illinois.
You'd have refineries in every state. That's the reason why oil is so expensive.
He just, his phony is a $3 bill energy crisis.
Self-imposed energy crisis. Oh man!
I mean, sorry, I remember Jimmy Carter. I am not impressed.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't he the guy? Apparently, there has not been one new refinery built in this country since Jimmy Carter. Is that correct?
I don't know. I think there's probably refineries are really big places. I know we've been getting a lot more oil since Jimmy Carter.
I mean,
he was just crazy. They called them the Carter crazies, the people around him, and but yeah, the man single-handedly almost destroyed the country.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I mean, it was self-imposed punishment for something. I don't know what the hell it was.
I don't know. He was living in some strange world, and
hey, I'm suffering. I'm going to let you suffer too. And all this stuff was a bunch of crap. There was no need. The OPEC thing, I would have told them, go to hell.
These idiots, this sort of climate change thing.
Yeah.
Well, come on. Change. Our climate sucks.
Oh, jeez. Well, hey, guys, explain to me how come, for example, back, I think, when was it, it was the 13th century in the UK where the Thames River?
Century, you had the mini ice age. Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is, when you talk about climate, you don't talk about 10, 15 years. You talk thousands.
I mean, hell, Texas was covered with ice at one time.
The other thing is, I don't mind the climate changing. I think climate change is a good thing.
I agree.
It gets rid of Bangladesh. Bangladesh washes away. It's gone. They don't have to flush the one toilet in the country. Now it just nature takes care of it. Bye bye. Go swim somewhere. I mean, who
Uh,
cares? If it
uh,
gets, if I can go out in my lifetime, I am able to sit outside on January 1st and it's 80 degrees out. This is climate change I can live with.
oh, jeez.
This is climate change I can live with. And if it means that the East Coast is underwater, I don't care.
So
They can swim.
Bangladesh is
Unbelievable.
India's. Okay, I guess they're India's New Orleans. I
Yeah,
guess.
Bangladesh was part of Pakistan. Pakistan was that whole area was part of India. Then India got its independence. India and Pakistan split. They killed, they had riots which killed about 8 million people.
Right. Right.
Because these people get mad. And then in 1971, there was another war between India and Pakistan, and Bangladesh split off and became a country called Bangladesh. Why anyone would name a country Bangladesh, God alone knows. But it is the sum total of all human stupidity.
Ah.
They built a country in a floodplain. And it had one toilet. And every time it was flushed, the whole country would flood and kill 20 million people.
God.
And people in the 70s would carry on like these people somehow were a loss. Who cares?
I knew a guy that his parents were from Bangladesh. I think his dad was a X-ray technician or something. Had something to do at the hospital, and yeah, he said, yeah, I don't take care of that place either. He's glad he was in he's glad he was in the States. So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It is the most worthless place on the face of the earth.
Yeah,
I mean, it's worse than Botswana.
Yeah, I mean, hey, a guy that came from there said that place is a shithole. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take his word for it.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It is. It's it's a joke. It is. It is the metaphor for all human stupidity. Mm-hmm. You want to say something stupid? You say it's as dumb as Bangladesh.
Sorry, people from Bangladesh. Oh man.
I don't think we sell anything there. I'm really not concerned.
Not yet. Probably won't. Probably not.
I don't think we will now. We don't sell much to Botswana either, so I'm not too concerned.
Oh man. But oh yeah, have you tried the Shelly Money Potion yet? I meant to ask you about that.
Yes, I have. And now I think I need a new water pump in the car.
Oh, now you need a new water pump. Well, by God, you better start using that stuff so you can pay for it. Hey, a water pump is nothing. That's why I asked you. I said, hoses, water pump. But did I not? When you told me this the other day about what happened to your car, I immediately thought water pumps. That's every time I ever had a water pump fill, it's the same identical thing.
Yeah, well, this was the craziest thing, and the truth of the matter is, I'm sure it's the water pump because. We refilled everything. Yeah. And we ran the car and nothing came out.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Water pump, yeah. That's what I thought. But yeah, this potion works great. It really does. I mean, it's finding new ways to cost me money.
Well, I got to tell you, Chuck, and I wouldn't have sent you a ball of that stuff if I had not had.
I know. I'm having fun with you. You know.
I know. But all kidding aside, I think I would have.
I redid it again. We're going to see what, and I've got it on the new Tepaphone. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of, I tell you, I love that thing more and more. And you and I are going to be contributing. I'm going to be bringing that to a military officer on the 4th of July.
I hope we don't lose a war after that.
No, I'm gonna personally hand over a piece of our tech to a member of the military.
Okay.
All right. About 2 weeks.
Naturally.
Yeah. Okay.
So we get ourselves a defense contract and get paid for this.
I'm just giving them a free sample. Maybe they'll bite one of these days. Who knows? Oh man. But hey, like I said, I know what he's going to use.
Patriotism is nice, but it doesn't pay bills.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't mind doing this. I think this guy's just kind of doing this on the side, I don't know. I'm not going to confirm or deny.
I know we can't go into it. We know.
Yeah. So.
But I'm having fun because I have.
I know. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind doing this. This is my patriotic duty. You know, originally I designed the boxes, those mini boxes before, just so they could be easily handled, by
Just
somebody.
come up with a new version.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's really where it got to start. And so, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how his reaction to that once I get it to him and show him how it works. I think he's going to appreciate it. So, but other than that, I mean, I'm pretty much, you know, said all I want to say tonight. Is there anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I think we've kind of run out of hot air.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, it's just this is our typical conversation. I mean, pretty
This
much.
is what we're always like. I know.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I know. I need to find more hobbies. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true. I need to get a life again. Get a life again. At my age, I'm trying to get rid of the old one. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you'll curse us and be around for another 20 years. I get
I'm
it.
an old man. I turn wrong and I fall over.
As long as you don't break a hip, everything's okay. Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much done here. But yeah, I'll keep you informed here on a couple little projects I'm working on. But I definitely want to go into a little bit more detail about that card thing after we get off the air.
Okay, 1 second, and we in three will be off. 3, 2, 1. Night, folks.